Okay, hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Crazitomali, and I'm just going to be bringing you guys a quick video on explaining to you like how to hybrid as a one defense peer, no honor style. And if you want to learn how to brid as an honored peer, then you can basically just take out all the things to make this no honor, and I guess you can call it for honor peer. But honestly, while we're on the topic of honor and no honor, people just really changed what honor Pking was. Because basically people say, oh, you're no honor because you turn on your prayer during your fight. That's not necessarily true, because back when I was Pking, no honor was when you would just go up to a person and just start attacking him for no reason without asking for a fight. And you would also do things like PJ your fight, back when PJing was actually attacking, like someone's already in the fight and then they eat too much and then you just go in and attack them instead, try to get a quick spec off and run away. That's what PJing was, but now it's kind of different. Some people still refer to it as something like that, but now people are like being dicks and And honestly, if you take the way I brid, it's by my standards, it's not no honor. It's just because I'm using prayer that doesn't make me no honor. People use prayer all the time. They use ultimate strength, which increases your attack. Your strength, and they use incredible reflexes, which increases your attack. So if people are using that, then why can't they use something that increases your defense against a certain attack style? It really doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm done ranting about honor and no honor. And I'm going to begin this video explaining to you how to brid. Now I'm going to explain to you what no honor bridding is and why people do it as one defense peers, or in my case, a 3 defense peer. No honor bridding is a type of hybriding that people do, which it's called no honor because you use protection from prayers. And you protect your prayer because you're one defense, and you obviously don't want to get defense, because that's where that make you a higher level. That's more quests you got to do, and that's more money you have to spend just to go Pking on a daily basis. I no honor brid because I think it's a bit more challenging than higher level bridding, simply because when you're high level main brid, honestly, in the videos I watch, don't take my word for it and don't get butthurt, but all I see you do is just switch items, turn on soul split, and attack. That's basically it. All you're doing is switching your items and attacking. When you're no honor one defense peer bridding, you get hit every single hit. You don't have to worry about being a main. If you're a main, you don't have to worry about being like just tanking. Like, oh, I just got hit with a 0 5 times in a row, I'm cool. Well, when you're one defense, every single hit's going to hurt, so you have to brace yourself every single time, and it's so fast-paced. It keeps you in the zone, and it's really, really fast. People are quick, and you got to be on top of everything. So that's really why I brid a lot. It's because it's a lot more fast. It's not easy. One defense peer bridding, I think, is a bit harder because you have to switch between these 3 prayers and these 2 down here and these 2 up here, depending on your attack style. And you don't just turn on soul split and whatever the other one's called. I forgot the last one in the turmoil. Yeah, it's called turmoil. And I don't know. That's just why I do it. I don't want you guys leaving comments saying main bridding is way harder than it looks. You should go try it, because no, I'm not going to try it. Nor do I give a fuck. Okay, the first thing you need to have done are your quests before you reach 60 attack. The reason why you need to have these quests done before you reach 60 attack is because, say you're training and you get 60 attack and you're like, finally, now I can start bridding. Well, then you will soon realize, like, hey, I didn't do any quests. I don't have DT, I don't have adamant gloves, I don't have a lot of this other stuff. And you're like, oh my god, now I gotta do this quest. When you finish the quest, you're going to be like 65 attack and your peer is going to be ruined. So you really want to make sure that you have these quests done. The quests are Adamant Magnetism, Recipe for Disaster, all the way up to until you have Adamant Gloves, or at least Mithril Gloves. You really want to get Horror of the Deep done, because with that quest you can have your book, and your book gives you bonuses, and I will show you those bonuses right now, actually. The main books you need to have for bridding are your Zimrock book, your Ancient book, and maybe your Book of Balance. If you're poor, I would start off getting the Book of Balance first, filling the page all the way up, and you can see it gives you +4 and everything. And then after you make a little bit more money, try to get your Ancient book. And your Ancient book gives you just about the same, but it gives you a little bit more magical attack bonus. And then your Book of Zimrock gives you about double of what the Balance book does, but it doesn't give you any defensive bonuses. And these books also give you prayer, but you have to have them filled with all 4 pages before you reach these bonuses. The next quest is Lost City. You need to have that done for your Dragon Dagger. You need to have Monkey Madness complete. It's a part of the Recipe for Disaster Adamant Gloves, I believe. And you need to have Desert Treasure completed, so you can have Ice Barrage and such. Now, those are basically the main quests you need to do, and if you're just now making your account and you're still like 20 attack or something, the quest you should probably start doing immediately are Waterfall quest, because it gives you attack experience. Death Plateau, because I believe it either gives you Strength XP or Attack XP, I don't really remember. But I know it gives you one or the other. Fight Arena, that's an optional quest if you just want to get some more attack levels faster. The quest is very, very easy and simple. You might want to do the Grand Tree. I believe that gives you attack experience. Treenum Village, because that also gives you attack XP. And Troll Stronghold, and I believe that gives you Strength XP or Attack XP. I don't remember, but I know it gives you one or the other. But you really want to have those quests done before you reach 60 attack. And if you're low level Brit, you might want to start off with 50 attack if that's just your style, so you can Gmaul people and stuff. That's what I did in my earlier Pking commentary videos. So, yeah. The next thing you want to know, or next thing you need to do before you can start breeding, is having decent stats. If you're going to be a Gmauling Brid, I would say just get 50 attack, like 78 strength, 78 range, and if you're going to be like 13 prayer, then just finish Desert Treasure and get 13 prayer, and you will be able to Ice Blitz and bread people. If you're not going to be that kind of low level bread, and you'll be kind of like a upper low level bread, you might want to have a 60 attack, 80 strength, 82 mage at least, 85 range, and 45 prayer. And once you level up your stats a bit more, you might want to try to go to 60 attack, 85 strength, 90 range, 52 prayer, and 94 mage. And those will definitely help you out a lot when you hybrid. So you can pick either one. Okay, so now that you have all your quests done and you have the stats you need, you're probably wondering, what should I wear when I go bred? Well, what you need to bring is your book, any book of your choice. I'll bank everything for you really fast. Deposit. Bitch, I said bank. Okay, so the first thing you want to bring is your book. You might want to bring a way of escaping, so a teleport tab. You will definitely need a staff. Robes. You might want to bring ghostly robe bottom, a ghostly robe top. I mean a hat if you wish, but I wear the black wizard hat because that's just my signature. Ghostly robe. You can wear ghostly boots or climbing boots. I use ghostly boots because I'm poor. You can use the ghostly cape, or you can use your god cape, and I believe I died and lost it, so I don't have a god cape. Fail. So I'm going to use a ghostly cape. And you want to bring a DDS for your spec, around 10 dragon bolts enchanted, 1 rune crossbow, 1 Ava's accumulator, black D-hide, adamant gloves. You can bring a D-skim if you're advanced at breeding. I do it sometimes. If I feel like I'm in a mood, I'll do it. For potions, you don't need to bring a super attack because you're not a main account and you don't hit zeros that much, so you know every hit's going to hurt. But you can bring it if you want, but when you're breeding, I don't normally bring it. You want to bring a super attack. I only bring 1 prayer pod. It honestly makes me last longer than you think. A prayer potion, a range potion, and a mage potion. If you're going to be smiting for like honor, I guess you might want to bring like 1 more prayer pod or something. I don't really know. You don't need to bring brews or anything unless you're like a higher level brid, like level 90 in your 1 defense brid, then you might want to bring a super attack and some brews and stuff. But if you do, make sure you have at least a Terror Bird. You want to bring Glory, or if you want to be welfare, bring the Power. And I usually rock the Ring of Recoil just because I'm awesome. Now this is pretty much your welfare setup. You won't be risking that much. Oh, also you know, bring some Rock Tails or Shark. This is basically your welfare setup. You won't be risking that much. If you want to get the best bonuses you can possibly get for Mage, wear a Miter, whatever it's called, Miter, and you want to wear some God Robe legs, bottom, Wizard boots, and a Mage book, and a Master's wand, and that'd be like the best bonuses you can get for Pure, I believe. Also maybe a Fury. But let's put this stuff on. Ta-da! Okay, we're wearing everything here, and that's basically what you wear and what you bring. You might want to bring some more food. Boom. And the way I set up my inventory is going to be something like this, because I do my 3-way switch like so. If you're a noob and you're not that good, you can bank your cape and just wear the backpack at all times, but that cape really helps out a lot. I do my 3-way switch like this. Some people do theirs like this. However you're comfortable, some people go like that. It doesn't matter, whichever you feel more comfortable. I can just go like that way easier, even though I just failed, but yeah. And I put the DDS right there because sometimes I'll just go like that. But yeah, that's basically how I set up my inventory. Okay, next thing you need to do before you get out there and you're so eager to just go hybrid to people, you're like, I got the quest, I got the stats, I'm ready to do this, I'm gonna own some noobs. Well, you need to learn how to brid. So the first thing you might want to do is go to Varrock, and you can go to any prayer altar works. I sometimes go to the prayer altar in my house, but you run over to Varrock and we can go over to this prayer altar up the road, and I will show you how to get there for those of you who simply forgot about it. And we're going to go to this prayer altar to practice our switching and prayer switching at the same time. Ooh, you didn't think about that, did you? We're almost there. Run. That guy's cutting trees. Okay, we're here. So basically, you want to go to this altar, turn your camera view any way you like, and you need to learn your hotkeys. Hotkey F1 takes you to your inventory. Hotkey F2 takes you to what you're wearing. Hotkey F3 takes you to your prayers. The hotkey F4 takes you to your magic. Hotkey F5 takes you to your spec. So we're going to go here and we're going to click on Protect from Range, turn on Rapid Heal, and turn on Mystic Might because we're doing this, and turn on Protect from Item. And we're going to pray, and then we're going to switch, and then we're going to press F3, turn on range. I just failed, sorry. Turn on range, then turn on mage, and then pray again. And we're going to switch. Wow, I haven't done this in a while. Turn on this, and turn on that, and we're going to switch and pray. And we're just going to keep doing this. Also, whenever you're switching to mage, make sure you press F4 and click Ice Barrage, then click the altar, and then click on Mystic Might. So it can be something like this. Range, mage, click, boom. I just failed again, sorry. I'm really rusty right now. I just kind of got off work. And that's basically how you can practice without even being in combat. And also, whenever you're switching your stuff, make sure you keep an eye on, I forget what it's called, what they're doing to you. I know it's a lot going on, but make sure you watch what they're doing to you so you can protect whatever they're doing. But yep, that's how you do it. That's how you can practice your prayer. Now, after you get a little bit better at this, it's time to take it to Duel Arena so you can practice with a friend. And we're back at the duel arena this time. So let's just pretend we're in the wilderness here, and that's a guy you want to fight. So basically, if he's a no honor Brit, the first thing he'll do is turn on protect from range. I mean mage, because as you can see, I am in a mage outfit. So turn on protect from mage. And then I'm going to, first thing you want to do is always try to get a freeze off on the guy. So once you see you got a freeze, you know it's because he has an ice block that's surrounding his body. And then I'm going to switch to range. And if he's quick enough, he'll also protect from range against me. And since he has range out, that means I need to be protecting from range as well. And then if he's protecting from range, then you clearly need to switch to your magic again and try to get that freeze in before he switches to protect from range. As you can see right there, it was too slow. So I'm going to switch back and I'm going to try to get him with the range hit before he switches to range again. And as you can see, I predicted he was going to switch to range right there, so I tried to get out mage and I was going to hit him as fast as possible with the mage. While you're doing this, don't be afraid to try to practice on switching your 15s. And when I say 15s, I mean your Eagle Lion Mystic Might. And that's basically how you're going to brid. Now, I'm going to try to fight him. He's going to be ranging me and maging me. He's not currently on Ancients, but make sure you always pot up before you start your fight. And then, since he has on a range outfit, I'm going to turn on Protect from range and Mystic Might, and I'm going to try to get a barrage in. I'm going to barrage him a few times, and then try to get that range hit. And whenever he switches, that means I need to be prepared to switch to Protect from mage. Like so. And then he switched back. So that means I need to turn on Protect from range again. And that's basically the essentials of a brid fight. That's basically how it's going to go, like, almost every time. And then, ooh, ow, that actually hurt. Ow, look at me praying the wrong thing. So, yeah. If you can get them to, like, pretty low HP, that's when you kind of want to go in for the DDS spec, if you can make that possible. Rawr. I forgot that Sarah Strike smited people. And I'm out of prayer. He's probably going to kill me right there. Knowing when a DDS is a really, really important thing to do because you're going to be frozen a lot in your fight. So you want to make sure that whenever you're unfrozen, you want to try to get that spec in. You want to try to get him to like half HP or whatever as quick as possible. And you want to try to move around so he can't really click you, and you want to get that freeze in. Alright, so now you're finally about to go to the wilderness and actually fight people. Well, when you go up there, make sure you're smart about who you're fighting. Don't just say, oh, well, this guy is 10 levels higher than me and has a chaotic staff and arcane stream. Let me go attack him because I know how to brid. Well, just because you know how to brid doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to brid. He probably knows how to brid better and faster than you. So just watch out, choose your battles. Don't do anything dumb. Like, don't go up to a group where there's like 3 peers all your level sitting down. Don't go up and start attacking one. That's the dumbest thing you can do. They will obviously TB your ass, throw bolus at you, and tag you until you're dead. So, you know, be smart about what you're doing. Don't pick a fight with the wrong kids because they'll come back and troll you. And, you know, after every fight, if you're going to Tele, say good fight. If you kill him, say good fight. Just try to show some respect. Be nice to people you fight. Don't be a dick. I hate it when people are dicks. That just ruins the community. And yeah, just be smart and be safe. One more thing. If someone is like about to take a shit on you and they're wrecking you, like you just can't keep up, they're switching their hits too fast, and then they go in for a DDS and you're like red barred and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Dude, just Tele. I mean, don't be afraid to teleport, just say good fight and Tele. Don't say LOL noob and Tele, just say good fight, that's all you need to say. You probably won't piss them off. It'll show that you have some respect for the other player. And, you know, just fight someone you're comfortable fighting with. Like, when I started bridding, I only fought people that were kind of at my level. Like, I never fought people that were 10 times better than me, unless, of course, it was for practice. I practiced with some people that were extremely better than me when maxed out, and that's who I practiced with. But like in the actual game, like in the actual zone, I fought people that were on my level. I didn't try to go for people that are like way too advanced. And if I did happen to run into people that are way too more advanced than me, I would just leave. I would say, "You're too good, I'm gonna leave." And they would be like, "Okay, I'm cool with that." And you know, I would come back and they wouldn't even attack me. They'd be like, "Dude, you already said I was too good for you, so why would I attack you again? You would be wasting my supplies and your supplies." Some people are actually smart and they use their logic and don't do stupid shit. So yeah, thanks. Alright, so we're back and I'm gonna go over some tips and tricks to help you out in bridding. Just to try to get your hits in better and just something to confuse your opponent. First thing I want to talk about is hugging. Hugging is basically if you have no tree near you. I just failed. Wow. Okay. Okay, RuneScape, troll me hard. Okay, there we go. So hugging is when you get a freeze off and they can't move and you step inside of them. When you step inside of them, you hit them again and then step back inside of them. This makes it pretty difficult. Do you have food? This makes it pretty difficult for them to hit you back. And if there's a tree, you would basically click on the tree, barrage them, and then like click back on the tree again. And that's basically how you would hug against an opponent. Another trick is fake switching. And fake switching comes in handy when they're pretty sloppy on their prayers. So turn on protect from mage. And then you will barrage, and then you would switch to range, and you would pretend like you're going to hit, and then he'll turn on that, and you see he turned on the wrong prayer. And then I switch back to mage, and I got that mage hit in. And that's basically how you could fake switch a person. And you can see he's a little late on the switching, so I'm obviously have the upper hand. So that's basically what a fake switch is. You pretend like you're going to hit one item, but you quickly go back to your other attack style, and you get him again. And the last trick I can probably tell you about is trying to like moonwalk basically with your spec, like you will barrage, then click off the map somewhere, and then try to barrage again or something. I kind of suck at it right now. Let me try with range. Okay, yeah. So you kind of like glide across the map really fast everywhere, like that. And when you do this, you can hit them with range, and then click, and then switch to DDS. Wow, I just failed at switching to DDS. Take two, motherfucker! Oh, you're out of food? Alright. Well, he's out of food, so let me try to get this quick. You click off the map, switch, and then spec. And I switched to my, wow, I just suck. I switched, wow, okay. What the fuck? Pro tank. Okay, but anyways, yeah, the whole purpose of me doing that little switch thing right there was to, I was in range mode right there at first. And then I hit him with range, and then I switched to mage, but I pulled out a DDS instead. And the objective of doing that was to get him to turn on protect from mage while I would DDS him. And you want to run off the map, because then if he's trying to freeze you, it's going to be pretty hard for him to click a guy who's like gliding across the fucking map. That's basically the bridding essentials. If you guys are just getting started, if you can practice all those things and apply it to a real fight, you should be fine. I hope this guy helps out, and give me a thumbs up if it did. Give me a thumbs up if you already knew how to brid and you just enjoyed me explaining blah blah blah, explaining to you how to do this type of shit. And yeah, I hope that helps. I'm going to be uploading this video now. Special thanks to my friend Nathan. I guess his name is Boogie now on RuneScape. He changes his name too damn much. Special thanks to him for helping me out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Don't you say LMOAO. And bye.